All right, we are exactly 12 days out from New England Championships. We're gonna go over what we're eating this morning. So we're starting with breakfast. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. I have the whole day off, which is awesome. So I can spend just on meal prepping, going to the gym, eating, and what's up, buddy? And that's it. But I got a food scale here. I'll start off with some egg whites. So he wants me eating 325 grams of egg whites. I'm gonna weigh that. You're not gonna be able to see the scale, but it's gonna be 325 grams of egg whites. Right on the money. Well, 324, we'll take it. Mix that with one whole egg. I already have coffee made because you need to have coffee. 3 slices of, see that? Damn, my throat's all clogged up. Ezekiel bread. It's frozen, so sometimes it's, there we go. Also wants me doing, let's see, 80 grams cream of rice. Oh, where is my cream of rice? Boom. Very simple. 80 grams of cream of rice. Blueberries. These are hands down probably the best ones. They're frozen. As soon as you mix this with cream of rice and oatmeal, it's the best. It's very flavorful. So we're gonna use that. I have the option of either doing 75 grams of banana or 100 grams of blueberries. So what I'm pretty much doing, I like the banana and peanut butter on the Ezekiel bread. So what I'll do is kind of split it up, like roughly 60 grams of banana on the 3 slices of toast with a little bit of cinnamon, because that is like top tier, especially right now in prep. Everything that has some sort of flavor or fats is like through the roof delicious. So we're gonna do that. And then for blueberries, I'll probably just use like 20 grams of blueberries in the cream of rice just to add a little more flavor to it. Our 2 slices are done. Peanut butter. This is gonna be fun. We are also currently moving October 24th, which is a day before the competition. We're supposed to be closing on a new house. So Julia's been pretty much packing up everything around here. I've been working a ton. It's been a very busy month, but we're both making it happen. So with that being said, she packed up most of the dishes and a lot of the utensils. So I'm gonna have to spread the peanut butter with a spoon right now or something like that. I also have to weigh how much peanut butter I'm using, because I can only get 10 grams, which is nothing. So I put the slice of bread on the scale. I'm gonna take a little peanut butter out, and since I got 3 pieces, I don't know, 10 divided by 3, like 3.5 or something like that. So that's what we're gonna do. Literally, that was a little over. 4 grams on a slice of bread, like that's pretty much nothing. So now we got to disperse that on these other pieces here. And the eggs are starting to cook, so I'm gonna also mix this up. Wow. It's almost a tease. Gotta just get over it and get it done. And have a giant, I don't know why, but this whole prep, specifically like the last 2 months, cinnamon rolls is what I'm craving. There's our eggs. Very important. We need to keep drinking 4.5 liters of water per day. So I literally mark this with a Sharpie. I don't know if you can see that. Like, this whole bottle is 2 liters, so I need 2 of these a day plus another like Poland Spring size water bottle. And yeah, the water's got to be measured. Your sodium has to be extremely consistent. So pretty much, luckily it has been so far for me, because I've been using the same seasonings and same amount of pink Himalayan salt on each meal, and I'm going to continue that way until he tells me to change or whatever. That's what we're gonna do. Pink Himalayan. I mean, you can go with any brand as long as it's this kind of salt, and I just kind of sprinkle the same amount every single day. It's literally a science at this point. Like, I think if you're doing a show, you definitely need to have a coach, because although I was meal prepping and stuff before, I think I started this prep about 16 weeks ago. So before I started prep, I was meal prepping, but I wouldn't cut myself off from a frickin' muffin from a cafe or having a mocha latte or something like that. But you don't realize how much fats or sugars are in things like that. So when you do go into prep, it really hits you when you have to cut that stuff off. I used to eat like 6 to 8 whole eggs. So it is what it is. But I think you kind of have to fall in love with the process. If not, you're just going to lose your mind. And I know some people they'll use like a specific amount of water in their cream of rice. At this point, I just eye it and get up nice like that. This stuff, you want to microwave it for 60 seconds at a time. Take it out, stir it before you throw it back in the microwave every time. And that prevents it from getting real clumpy, because cream of rice has a tendency, especially when you pair it with oatmeal and stuff, although it is delicious with berries and bananas and blueberries and peanut butter, it has a tendency of clumping up on you if you microwave it for too long and you don't choose to stir it. So don't worry, pal, you're next. Beautiful. After doing this every single morning, let's see what I'm doing now is just mixing up that cream of rice again. I don't know if you can really see that, but that's fine. Just be patient with it, because if you rush it, this stuff is you're not gonna like it. Sawdusty or dry and chalky. Slices of banana on these bread. Look, he's already jumping up here because he loves banana. This is, I don't know, it's like, you ever have to go pee really bad? And the closer you get to the bathroom, like the more you have to pee. That's almost like what's happening right now with my hunger levels. We're like so close, but yet it seems to be getting worse all the time as far as my hunger goes. I'm just gonna go to whiskey here. Oh, shit. Another one. Next. Fuck, I think oh yeah, I think Julia packed it, god damn it. Oh no. Well, that kind of sucks. So, like I said, we are moving in we're closing on the house the day before the show, but then we're going to be moving. Show's on a Saturday, we're going to be moving on a Sunday. So I asked her to just start packing up a bunch of stuff, like I mentioned earlier, and it seems like she did just that, and I no longer have cinnamon in the cabinet, so that kind of sucks. We're just going to be eating, whatever. Banana, and it's not zooming in on for me, but no cinnamon. I think we're going to do some legs today. Go to the gym, hit some legs, and then we got to go grocery shopping. Alright. I just leave a little soap and water on this pan to kind of break up the eggs. Unfortunately, it says it's a non-stick pan, but unless you have, people know when you cook eggs, you use a certain pan. And I thought this Hexclad pan would be it, although nothing else really sticks to it. Eggs still find their way to stick to this. Look at that. This is the consistency you're looking for. I gotta try to show you. Probably throw it in there for another 15 seconds. But can't wait to do this. I've been craving it, like I said. A cinnamon roll, Shake Shack burger, sushi. Just enjoy going out to dinner again. Even that is freaking, haven't done that in a while. I went on vacation in August, like a small vacation to Lake George, and I literally brought a cooler. We were there for about 3 full days, I think. And we went with Julia's family, and I I literally brought a cooler full of my meal prep. Brought it on the boat when we went out, ate it there, literally brought it to restaurants. So I've been pretty locked in for quite a bit now, so I'm looking forward to taking a break, at least a mental break. Well, there we go. All right. Let's see, are we missing anything? I don't think we're good. Take this. I'm gonna flip this camera around so I can show you guys exactly what the food's gonna look like. Nothing special. Look at that. Usually I have cinnamon on those bananas, it's much better, but sorry we don't. So, this is the consistency you want right here. Like that. Alright, and that's breakfast. We'll mow that down and head off to the gym.